Yeah, how you doing today, mate? You got them beautiful soothing sounds from me, and BUSHTICK MICK. What we got here, we got a wildlife warrior, mate. He a real man. Here there, in search of the tiger shark. I can tell you that, yes. Look at him go. I can tell you now. It did not stop him. It did not stop him. The fact that maybe a cover up. I can tell you that he had the expose it. It taking many lives, mate. Okay. Not report it. I can tell you that they cover it up. Cover each attack up, man. Okay. But this guy, he knows about that. He's at it to maybe expose that. He going to expose the fact maybe that the tiger shark is very hungry, mate. Okay, I can tell that you cannot feel a tiger shark on nothing but the chicken wings. Okay, they want thighs. I can tell you that. It want the thighs too. It's hungry for that. They're like at a banquet. Okay, I can tell you that like a feast. For a feast in its honor, mate. Like my father, he for a feast sometimes. Never invite me, okay? But now he invite me. I can tell you that. He give me a seat at the table too, okay? Last time he found a dugong, washed up on shore, not even invite me, mate. Only invite a Reggie, my filthy brother. But he a vegetarian. I tell him that. I tell my father, Reggie, mate, the filthy vegetarian. He trick you, tell you he a real man eat the bushmeat. But he not eat bushmeat anymore. I can tell you that. Sometimes I look into his fridge for evidence too. Evidence of bushmeat, but there is none. Okay, you need a salad now. But he come over now to my father's banquet. But they're not expressing for that. Tell everybody they're here, filthy vegetarian, mate. And then my father much nicer to me, mate. Okay. But I don't like him. He give me them bum mats one time. I got rid of my bum mats now. Uh, My filthy brother, Reggie, he got a beautiful woman. She gave me bum mat lotion. But now I'm going to make her my woman. I can tell you that. I'm going to take her from Reggie. Yes, I can tell you. Take her like he took the bushmeat from me as a young man. As a young boy growing up, he take all the finest bushmeat for himself to grow big and strong. But now I'm going to take his woman. See how he likes that, mate. She know too. She know he a filthy vegetarian, mate. She think I eat bushmeat. I have eaten it in the past. My father feed it to me. Oh, look at that. But now, not like to eat the bushmeat. Okay. But I tell her I do eat the bushmeat. I even go to my father's banquet. He hosts a barbecue, dugong barbecue when he found one wash up on shore. I get a main seat at the table now too, because I'm a real man. My father knows that filthy Reggie only eat a vegetarian food. Eat out in the open now. He a closet vegetarian, but then I exposed him for that. I exposed him to stand a better light with my father. Not even like my father, despise him. He filthy to me. Okay, I can tell that the bushmeat paid eat nothing but bushmeat. He mad from that too. I can tell you. He sent my mother crazy. She's living under a bridge now. Okay, I can tell you. With a man named Dennis, and he feminine. Okay. He not even a real man, but she have to live with him. She's sick of bushmeat. My father give her too much of that. My father give my mother so much bushmeat, even her hair turned grey, mate. But that Dennis only found it more attractive, okay? He a sick man, okay, I can tell you that right now. Not as sick as my father, mate, but he's still a very sick man, okay? He got mental problems, okay? He live under a bridge. He got an unattractive woman too, okay? You think he might want to better himself? Maybe better his social standings, mate? But no, he content living under a bridge, mate. Tell my mother too, okay? At least you'll not have to eat my father's bushmeat anymore, mate, okay? You're free from that. Filthy too. You should come to one of his dugong barbecues, mate. Make you sick. What we got here is this guy. Look at him examining, mate. Examining the health of the reef. You can see him in the tiger shark arena. It's the realm of the tiger shark too. Okay, I can tell you that to soothe you. I can tell you many things, mate. Like I tell my father. I tell my father that my brother is no good. I can tell you that. After all these years, he pitted one another against each other. But I come out on top, I can tell you that. Not even ashamed of it. Okay, had to use maybe sneaky tactics. Expose him for being a filthy vegetarian, mate. Okay, not the pride and joy of my father, not the apple of his eye anymore, I can tell you that. Now it's going to be me, okay? He tried to push me into the bush, but I come back. I come back and I live with him now. I'm not even ashamed of that. Cause now I got the bum mite lotion, I can tell you that. Reggie's some woman, mate. She gave the lotion to me. It even smell good, mate. I rub it onto my skin. And I get the bum mites off of me. Now I got the no more bum mites. Yes. But now I'm going to take a Reggie's woman, mate. Okay, he deserves that. He deserves nothing but that, and maybe some more scissor kicks. Kick him too while he's asleep. Not ashamed of that. I can see the reef too. He examining it. Maybe for health. Can see that too. The healthiness. Yes. Like some kind of underwater flying doctor, mate. I can see that. Yes. He hovering doctor about it, like a vet. Like an expensive vet, mate. I can tell you these things. My father has even eaten pets, mate. I can tell you these things too. Not my pets, he ate other people's pets, and neighbors. But one time he forced me to eat my pet too. Once had a pet yabby. He forced me to eat it. It was an expensive yabby too. It cost me $14, mate. But he make me eat it. First I raise it, I feed it, I name it, then I eat it. To impress him. And the Reggie, you got the funnest of pet food you have ever seen. Never had to eat his pet, but always got the best food. Even ate a bit of my yabby. It was not nice for me to watch him eat that. I even thought to myself, I should be eating all of this yabby myself. It is mine. It is my pet to eat, not a Reggie's. Oh look, there's beautiful fish down there. I can see that. The home, yes. Mating, maybe breeding, I can tell you these things. Yes, maybe a fish nest down there too. I can examine the health myself too by doing this. I can look at it and have something important to say maybe at my father's barbecue. Say important things to impress people, yes. I can say, look, here I've been monitoring the reef, mate. I've been watching it. I've been watching the things that this wildlife warrior character does. Here wildlife warrior there, and here women. I'm not ashamed of that. Probably not forced to eat too much bushmeat as a young boy. It's not good for you to force feed infants bushmeat. My father never learned that, mate. Maybe Reggie would learn that, but he's not going to have the chance. He's not going to have the chance to mate with his woman, because I'm going to take her. I've got my eyes on her, I can tell you that. This picture looked like it upside down to me, quite frankly. Okay? Maybe that one made it in somehow. I was not meant to eat crap. I can see nothing from that here. I can see the fragile ecosystem, mate. I can see things. Down there. I can look. Maybe for fishing hooks, mate. Maybe for plastic bag too. I can scan. I can scan like this guy. I've been at the scanning like for a new woman too. And I found a Reggie's woman. Okay. She's beautiful to me. Give me the bum mite lotion. I look down there, mate. I can see things. Can see things to soothe you. Yes, look at it. Okay, mate, yes. It's 50-50 as to soothing, mate. I half soothed from that. Not looking perfectly healthy to me, to tell you the truth, mate. But at the same time, it soothed my soul to know. I maybe get out there and scrub it myself if I have to. BUSHTICK MICK is now wildlife warrior, I can tell that. And the apple of his father's eye. And get rid of VEGGIE Reggie. Nothing to me. Only as a small fat boy. He was much bigger than me, mate. And he much bigger man now too from all the bushmeat. But he's not slacking in the mind, mate, from all the vegetarian food. Too many salads, mate. Can tell you that. Too many salads, mate, have rotted his mind. He's not watching his back, mate. He trusts me. Trust me with his woman, but that was his first mistake, mate. Because I'm going to take her. I'm going to take like a pair of shoes and the bushmeat he take from me. I can tell you that. I often have to take people's shoes. Not my problem. It's only my problem when I find the wrong shoe. I need to find ones that fit me. I need the right size shoe, I can tell you that. Sometimes it upset me to steal people's shoes and they don't even fit me, mate. I can tell you these things. I can tell you the riff, look at it. I can examine it too. Me and you together. Soothing, mate, okay? You probably a walla for you too now. Like me, BUSHTICK MICK is a walla for you. I tell people that. I tell my father's friends that they come over. Tell them my father's got ringworms and I give them to him because I'm a man. I'm a man's man. Sometimes I even show him my chest hair. I pull it out, yes. I'm going to show to Reggie's woman when I make her mine. I'm not even ashamed of that. She's beautiful to me. Smart too, okay? She got the brains, I can tell you that. She got the whole package, mate. Even the bum mat lotion, mate. It's good for me. Good for my soul too. Good for my soul to soothe. I can tell you that. Reggie does not know what he's about to hit him. The BUSHTICK MICK maybe kick him in the back of the head again. It was me. I'm not telling that though, okay? I'll wait for him to go to sleep and give it to him. Big scissor kick in the back of the head again, mate. Don't know what he's talking about when he accused me of doing that. Tell him to go back to sleep, mate. Okay, look at me. You got all the fun of bushmeat. And you got it all for yourself. You're selfish, mate. My brother is very selfish, I can tell you that. Mate, I first know my brother was very selfish, mate, when my father, he make us fight for banana rats. I can tell you that he hold a banana above us and make us jump up for each bite of the banana. And Reggie not even, you know, he cheat and push me over, okay? I can tell you these things. Sometimes when I get a bite of the banana, my father he hold it above me to jump up and eat it. Have a take a bite of that Reggie force feed in my mouth and open it. He suck at the banana from my mouth and eat it in for himself, mate. Like a baby bird, I can tell you that. Baby birds are very evil, mate. Okay. It's in the name of conservation too. It's got a conservation related topic, I can tell you. The baby birds, they're always fighting for food, like me and Reggie. But Reggie always win because he's bigger than me. But now, I'm going to take his woman from him. She impressed. I tell her eat possum. Eat my father's possum stew, okay? I'm gonna Reggie, make Reggie sick. To give him flashbacks. Okay, do that. Reggie highly disturbed. Disturbed from his childhood, mate. Upset him. Mate, I don't even feel bad when I take a Reggie's woman from him, mate. I can tell you that. She's very beautiful. Okay? Maybe I feel bad for a little while, but then I remember. Having to fight a Reggie for each scrap of bushmeat. Not even ashamed of it now to take his woman. Tell him that once I take she got the bum mat medication for me too, okay? Make me happy. Happy to rub that lotion onto my skin. To fight off the bum mats that my father he gave to me. I'm happy for that. Now I go to the barbecue free of bum mats, mate. Okay? I have to rub maybe some onto my father. Wait for him to get drunk and massage it into his bum. Can tell you that. I even do it to Reggie because I know Reggie's got them. Maybe I can do to his woman. Maybe that's my way in. I can say to her, listen, you know that bum mat lotion you give to me? Maybe I can help you apply to your bottom. Okay? Everybody knows bum mats come from your backside, and maybe I can prevent that. Got the medication now. Once I secure her, maybe I ask her if what she know about the ringworms. I say, you got a medication for ringworms, Matt? You got some kind of a special remedy for me? Because I had to tell you I've got them too. She not know about that yet. Questionable if Reggie got the ringworms. I'm pretty sure he does. If he got anything to do with me or my father, he got them. We give them to people. I can tell you that. And Reggie is not different. He even look like my father. Sometimes they gang up on me and tell me that I'm adopted. They're not my biological family, but I know they're not. But I'm not even ashamed of that. I'm not even going to acknowledge them when they die. I'm not even going to bury them. I'm going to have somebody else do that, like our grandma BUSHTICK. She did not have any of her family bury her. She buried herself. I can also tell you that Grandma BUSHTICK was very proud. She was a very proud woman, and she was too proud to eat the bushmeat. She only ever ate the wildflowers. The doctors say in the end that that kill her, that make her very sick. Not a sane person to eat flower. Only flower people eat the flower get sick from that. They're very upsetting to eat flowers like my grandma. The grandma BUSHTICK was not sane, mate. Okay, she was not all there in the head, I can tell you that. Like a REGGIE. Oh, the veggie REGGIE, I'm going to take his woman. Grandma BUSHTICK would be very proud of me. Should be proud of me for doing that. I can tell you that right now. Look down there, mate. I can see these things. I just seen things down there. It could have been anything. It was probably maybe a fish down there. I can tell you many things about REGGIE. He's not a nice person, mate, and he deserves me to take his woman. Okay? She's too smart for him. She got the bum at the lotion. The REGGIE is just, what is that? You can see that down there, mate. That look like a treasure chest to me, mate. Okay? And yes, look at it. He found a secret, a sunken treasure ship, mate. I can say maybe a shipwreck. Yes, I can see that now. I can see that, you can see that due to SOOTHS, mate. A treasure. Everybody know the word treasure. I can tell you the word treasure. There's treasure down there, mate. Okay? Look, oh, there's small treasure. Is it? No. The fish hook. The fish hook down there, mate. Yes, Wallafari on the front line of conservation. I can tell you that now. Yes, I can tell you to SOOTHS, he's about to get that, mate. He's on that one, mate. Look at him. Yes, examining it, mate. At the lure. Look at it. Shine. Okay, I can tell you these things. It's a shiny lure, mate. It's a shiny lure, mate, from maybe a fisherman. A fisherman lure has maybe caught a fish and the fish has died there, or it has just snagged the reef, mate, the beautiful majestic reef. It's hard for me to say, I'm not a marine biologist, mate, but I can see that. Yes, ocean trash, that one, mate, now. To become ocean debris, mate. Maybe one of the fish slaughterers, mate. A professional fisherman, mate, here they like to catch the fish on a weekend. Like a weekend warrior, but not of conservation, mate. Not a wallach warrior like this guy. Look at him, yes. He full-time, not a weekend warrior, mate. He full-time wallach warrior. Look at that. In the realm of the tiger shark has now secured this. Yes, he could have maybe been trapped in the bottom, lodged in the bottom maybe of a dugong, maybe of a beautiful stingray, maybe a manta ray too. Okay, I can tell that. Maybe lodged deep inside the threat of a manta ray. But he got it now. And yes, look at him carrying on, continue monitoring the reef, mate. It's important for him to do that. It's important for him to do that so I can soothe you, mate. Okay, you can soothe. I can soothe your beautiful mind. You probably got a beautiful mind that needs to be soothed, mate. Okay, like my brother, he got no beautiful mind, but he needs to be soothed. Okay, the rough childhood, mate. Okay, could not have been easy. Easy for him to have to fight me for each food. But also kick him for that. Snap kick him in the head when he asleep, mate. From head. He got the head injuries, mate. That from an early age. Okay. I cannot even begin to tell you when I began kicking him, mate. I was angry. I can't tell you these things. I was angry at him for taking my food, mate. My father, he pit us against each other, mate. Even for bananas. I can tell you that. He even pit me against him for bananas and make me sick. Sick to think about. I should have fought harder, because now I look at the REGGIE. He got a beautiful woman, mate, and he began strong. Okay, got the big muscles. He got much of that bushmeat. All the bushmeat I was supposed to eat. I can tell you these things. I don't know what's happening here, mate. Okay, I can tell you maybe a problem. Taking him a long way to walk to shore. There's posing for a photo. There you go. I can see that. Yes, got the lure. Yes, look at it. lodged. I can't tell you these things. It would have only been lodged in the bottom of a shark, mate. Okay? I can tell you these things. Make the shark even more angry, the tiger shark. I can tell you. They're eating even more people, mate. Okay, but it's a cover-up, mate. Okay, maybe it's a cover-up. I can tell you these things. Many people would take into the deep and eat them, never to be seen again, because I can tell you, mate, most of these locals, they got no birth certificate, mate. Okay, they're born in the bush, like me, mate. I got no birth certificate, so when I die, mate, you will never know. You'll never know that old BUSHTICK MICK even existed. Tell Reggie that. Okay, I'm even going to kill him if I have to take his woman. I'm not ashamed of that. So hopefully I can snap kick him hard enough in the back of the head. Maybe just to put him into a coma. As long as he's in a coma for a little while, I can maybe mate with his woman when he wake up. We got the beautiful children together. There's the wildfire. Look at him. Yes, can see him strutting. Strutting in success, mate. Basking. Maybe even basking in his glory. I can tell you from retrieving the anus blocker or the lure, whatever you want to call it, mate. But it would have no doubt entered in the blowhole of a whale, mate. Okay, so he's a hero. Okay, I can tell you. We need more like him. More like him and less like Reggie. Reggie, my brother, he make me sick. Hopefully I take his woman. I can tell you these things. Make me happy to do that too. She got them MITE LOTION. She like a medic to me. Oh, look at him. Mate is stunning to me. I can tell you that, yes, look at him. It's dramatic. The epic what he just done. Okay, free the baby shark, maybe. Yes, the baby shark was going to swallow the lure, mate. Maybe even a clownfish, but you saved it. You saved its life. I can tell you these things. You're a hero to me too. A hero to me. Reggie was a hero to my father, but I exposed him. I exposed him for being a filthy vegetarian. I can tell you these things. Only make my father sick. Make him sick to know these things. My father purchased only the finest bushmeat, and Reggie not even appreciate it. Make my father cry. He cried when he found out he a vegetarian, but not me. I laugh. I laugh and call him Reggie, Matt. I'm not even ashamed of that. It was me who invented that name for him. Tell everybody too. I don't know what I'm looking. What is that? Is that some kind of bush tucker, mate? It look like bush tucker to me. Yes, some kind of fruit. My father not eat bush fruit. Only bushmeat. I can tell you that. My father can name all types of bushmeat. But not maybe a melon. It look like a melon to me, mate. It only causes diarrhea for me, mate. Not allowed to eat fruit. I can tell you that. Years and years, mate, of eating too much bushmeat. My body can no longer handle fruit. I can tell you, it runs straight through me, mate. Okay, you can see this thing. Look, if I was to eat that, would only block my arteries. I can tell you. Look at it. It look like it got a lot of seeds in that for me, mate. Like a passion fruit. Maybe if I was a fruit, I would be a passion fruit, but I'm a beautiful, passionate man. A real man who eat bushmeat. I tell my father that really bushmeat to make me sick. My father force-fed me to eat that. Even at his barbecue, now he's going to give me the biggest piece of dugong. I found a big juicy dugong wash up on shore, and I'm going to eat the biggest piece of it. Laugh at Reggie. Reggie, I take your place at the table, mate. First step, do that, then I take your woman. Okay? I'm not even ashamed of that. She's too smart for you, Reggie. Okay? She not want to be a vegetarian. You make her. She want to eat bushmeat with me and my father. Okay? And she cure us of bummuts. Not even ashamed of that. I can tell you these things. I don't know what is going on with these flowers. The man is looking at flowers too much. Maybe he should be in the realm of the tiger shark. He wonder why he's not found the tiger shark. The tiger shark has not found him. Too much time on land looking at flowers, mate. Yes, look, more flowers, mate. I can see that. I can see that, mate. I got things to do. Okay, I got Oh, okay, there we go. I'm going to take my brother's woman now, a big time.